Shalom, shalom, call halal, yeah, Bashim, Yasha, Bashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostle, salutations to the elect men, women, and children that believe of the 1/3. Yeah, man, want to touch right quick, drop a quick pointer on the oil and the gas. See, right now it's summertime, so people, a lot of these buildings, and especially you live in like an apartment building where they got to use a lot of oil and gas to heat up these buildings. So with the Straits of Hormuz being shut down and very few, little to no ships passing through, it's like my allergies kicking my ass. Very few ships passing through. The oil, so not only price is gonna go up, but the amount of oil available is gonna get scarce. You know? So, case in point, if it's not enough to go around, even though if you make it higher, right, you can make it $7 a gallon. But at the end of the day, you still only got but so much, because if they ration it out, or only this gas station could get, we only got 3 barrels for this, you know, it's not enough for everybody. So then, you know, you got diesel, you got premium, and you got regular. So now, a lot of poor people, the average person, they use regular. You got some broke millionaires with BMWs and shit like that. They use premium, right? Well, they supposed to, but you got a lot of people that got these cars, Lexuses and shit. They put regular in their shit and they fuck their shit up, and they engines start knocking. But anyway, if there's no more regular left, because that's the one that's mainly used, you might go to get $20 a regular, and the shit only go to $15.43, and you like, why the pump stop? And they like, yo, it ain't no more regular, we ran out. So they pay you back the difference. Now you go to that gas station, they might only have premium. Now premium, I'm in Maryland, premium like almost $5, 93. So you going from like $3.50 to close to $5, like $1.30, $1.50 difference. And why you gotta get premium? Because it's no more regular. And they don't know when they gonna get some more barrels, you know, to come through and fill up they station. You know, them big oil rigs that pull up and block. I mean, we all seen them. You know, block a couple of lanes, and you know they open the ground up and fill a gas station up, and they ration it out. So then, if you flip that around, say premium is gone, there's no more premium, but they got regular. You can't put diesel in your shit. You'll really fuck your shit up. So let's say you like, oh, okay, damn, I got a Audi. an Audi S6. I know I ain't supposed to put regular in this shit, but fuck it, I'm gonna put regular in it. So you start putting regular in it. Nothing happened, you get used to it. You start putting regular in it. Eventually, that regular is gonna fuck that Audi up. And now you got what? Car problems. You got car problems. So this gas alone by itself, and now you got to drive to like different gas stations, and you might see signs. You know, Lord willing, we on the watch, but this just a perspective. You know, because we don't fully know how it's gonna go down, but we're definitely in the season of judgment, especially the Passover being amongst us. March and April is a Roman god of war. When you go on the left-hand side, dealing with Greek mythology, that's why, hey, you check it out, the war kicked off in what month? March. When they bombed Persia, right? So, these people out here, you know, we believe in the Lord, so should have an effect on us, like, too, but, like, at the end of the day, we can see past this place. These people, they can't see past this place. Salakia. And, hey, it's like hella places in New York, like these big ass apartment buildings with like 200 apartments in them or some shit like that. They already be having heat problems. They be calling help me Howard and all these different guys. And they be already struggling with their heat. And I don't think nothing be wrong with like the furnace all the time. I be thinking these cheap ass landlords don't be wanting to buy that expensive ass oil. And that was back then. And it wasn't even expensive. It was just like you needed a lot of it to like get the building back jumping. So a lot of people fuck around and don't have no heat. Because the price of the oil, that shit gonna affect everything. And sulfur, they got sulfur too. That's a major export from the Straits of Hormuz. And you use that to pull out sulfur. I forget the technical name of it. Sulfur oxide, sulfur octrate. Salakia on that one. But you use sulfur to pull copper from out the ground. So that show you right there too. Because the Straits of Hormuz is just not gas and oil. You got a lot of different shit that come up out of there that's going to have an effect on the world's economy. So, yeah, I'm by a gas station now, and this shit says, Salaki, I'm trying to get my allergies and shit. Probably take me a Claritin or some shit. But, this shit $3.55. And we in the hood, like, this shit, you know, a lot of hood gas stations be a little cheaper, based upon the neighborhood. But this shit was like $3.40, $3.45. So it's constantly moving up. Like every 3 days it'll go up like 5 cents. As this war continues. So with that, just a perspective to look at and embrace for. You know, just the tip of the iceberg. Shit gonna get way worse than this as prophecy roll out. But yeah, man, you might have to drive around multiple gas stations just to find some regular or some premium. Or they might ration it out. You never know. Like, they might have it where you only could get $20 worth max. So that, like, what's that, like 5 gallons? If it's $4 a gallon, you only could get $20 worth. Or some shit like that. Then people who got these big ass school buses and you know, the trucks and all that shit gonna have it already have an effect on the world economy. But it's gonna get worse. So with that, I'm gonna close it out. Hey, all praise to Yahweh Shah.